Hi guys, good morning, good morning. Let me show you something. Ooh, it is sunrise. Good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene Kemi as usual. It's another day that the Lord has given us, that we have seen another day that we never expected, and I'm so glad that it is sunny in the morning and there's a little bit of wind, which makes the weather to be so cool. So it's another year of 2024-2025. It is the first day of school. So I just woke up so early today to make sure like I've prepared something for my kids because they are opening school today. So, one of them has left. Some of them they are about to go because they have to go in different hours due to school buses and the school where they go. So I just decided to go for a walk. Look at the sunrise. Ooh! Look at the sunrise. Huh. Oh God, thank you. Look at my shorts. Jesus, I love you, Jesus. So it's another day. I had to walk a little bit to make sure like my kids are going using the real school bus that they need to use, because every year they have to use different buses depending on where they are going, depending on the grades which they are. So that's why, yeah, I've just made sure like my kids have boarded the right bus. But sometimes first day of the school, it's so confusing if you don't follow the right, if you don't look at if you don't get the right information from school, you might find like you are going to the wrong school using a different pass, but they will sort you out from there, I guess. So since my kids have gone to school and it's almost the end of summer, I decided to go through the streets as we shall be talking 1-2, so that you can tell me how your summer has been, because I know even back in Africa today, I think kids are opening school for the last term of the year, but here it is the first, it is the beginning, the first semester of school. So let me take you around as we shall be talking of 1, 2, 3 things as I shall be walking around these streets, so that you can be able to see how summer has been, everything, and you enjoy to see the view of the place. It is 7 o'clock, almost 8 in the morning. So this time around, my kids are going to school early than last year, because last year they used to go almost 9. But this time around, they are going to school 1 hour earlier than usual, which is okay because the early part catches the warm. And I like when they go to school early because they just wake up, get prepared, and they start going than to keep doing stuff in the house. So I'm so grateful. I thank God because we have finished this summer well. They have been in, we never went to so many places, but we thank God because not all the time you have to travel so far away. But we are so grateful because they had to do summer stuff here and there, and the summer is okay. The summer has ended well for us. When schools open, that's when we call summer is over. So guys, it's another bright morning. It's very busy right now because everybody's going to school. Some are dropping their kids to school, some are going to work, Some are coming from work, some are going to do their different, to run their errands here and there. So we thank God for the gift of life, and so we are so grateful for the fact that God has brought us to see another year for our kids, and we are so grateful. So we always say thank you, Lord. So this morning, guys, can you tell me where you are, the situation? How has your summer been? How has your holiday been with your kids home? What challenges did you go through? What experiences have you gone through? What problems did you encounter? You know, we as parents, you know, we encounter so many things here and there. Like, honestly, you know, when it is summertime, you find like you are spending more than another day. Do you know why? When kids are home, they eat a lot. Can't complain though, but you know, you have to make sure like the fridge is full. There's a lot of snacks in the house. You have some drinks in the fridge. The milk is enough, everything, all kinds of food. You find like you have to take them out, spend some money. Yeah, I put my hat down because the sun was hitting on my face so bad, so that's why, but now I'm good. So like me, to be honest, this summer spending was so much, because you know, you have to make sure like every day you have to keep checking the fridge, checking snacks, making sure like there's enough food, making sure like they have everything that they need, because you know, they have nowhere to go and eat. But during school times, they don't eat much. They don't get to eat much because you know, in school they go, they are busy. At the end of the day, when they come home, they just eat one meal and they go to bed. And my kids, they have that tendency, like in the morning, they just don't take so much like breakfast. They don't concentrate much with breakfast. They can take like just like a quarter of what they are supposed to take as breakfast. So I don't worry much about breakfast or anything like that, but I'm okay, because you know, when they don't eat, I always feel bad because I buy food and they don't eat. So it's okay. It's good you spend on your kids than to spend on things which you don't even know. So it's good you spend on your kids. It doesn't matter, you are a parent. That's why you are a parent, to spend on them. That's why we work so hard for them. So I know everybody has his own challenges, like their experiences, what they have gone through this summer, what they have learned so far. Oh, this bus is going so fast. I think it's like it's fine, so it's trying to catch up. So there are so many things like you know, in your busy schedule, you have to make sure like you spare some time to make sure like you have time to take your kids out, maybe to play, maybe to eat. You take them somewhere, because you can't keep them in the house all throughout summer, because it's so boring. Keeping them in the house is like they are under house arrest. And you know, the problem here in America, it's not like you have to keep letting your kids go to their friend's house or somewhere else. They can go, but me being an African mom, with all they are bringing, the way I was brought up, I was not into like going to people's houses like, oh, do this and that. No, there's too much with peer group influence. That's why I don't like letting my kids to go out more often, like they are going out with friends, doing things here and there, people's houses. No, if they gonna go out with friends, they go to the park, they play. If they are going to play games, that's okay, but I don't feel comfortable because we are in a foreign country. Guys, understand me well. We are in a foreign country. Anything might happen, and being from another race, you might be victimized for something which you never did. So that's why I feel like it's good my kids to be where I know where they are and I know what they are doing. So guys, those are the challenges. Like me, that's my honest opinion. I don't know about you. Everybody's got his own opinions. Some may say like I'm so overprotective. Yeah, I may be so overprotective because there are so many things going on around of which I don't want to be like, I always feel like I'm so scared. Every time I see something happening, I always feel like I'm so scared about those things. So that's why I feel like it's a good idea for me to always know like where my kids are. That's always what I always feel like. So you see, it's very early in the morning. Look at it. Ooh, the hair is blowing so good, huh? Natural hair. Ooh. Oh, not the fan or AC. It's so nice to be out, like walking on these streets. I've never been on these streets for quite some time. Oh, I feel like I'm okay walking in these streets. Ooh. Ooh. Let me show you. Ooh, look at the streets. Everything is very perfect, clean. Nothing is around. People are so organized. People are busy moving up and down, doing stuff. So guys, can you can relate? If you are a mom of teenagers, like me, I'm a mom of teenagers. What are the challenges you have been through, or what experiences have you learned so far, or what are your honest opinions? Because teenagers at this age, they feel like they are Mr. and Mrs. Know-it-all, So we as parents, you have to try so hard to be closer to them, talk with them, know their movements here and there, just to keep them safe. Because in Africa, when we were growing up, everything was quite different. But though my parents used to be so strict on us, we never used to go like hang out with friends. We never used to go to church. After church, you are home doing so much work to do. You have so many things to do at home, which you never had much, especially when it is school time. You have to be with your books, do this and that. Yeah, it's life. So that's why we call it the African mother. That's what I always hear in my house. Like, African moms are what? They are like, they have similar behaviors. That's all. That's okay, because I grew up in Africa. Everything I know, I have to pass it to my children. It doesn't matter like when you are in a different country, you have to change the values or anything else. It's only that there are some things you went through which you feel like they were not good for you, or maybe your parents used to overdo them, but you can never do them to your children. But you can just try to give them the guidance that they need. Just try to be a parent. That's what I mean. Ooh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Huh? What is that? Are they sprinkling? Yeah, so look at the grass. This is the America, so clean. Everything is clean. Have you seen me walking on dog poop? Nope. They have so many dogs around here, and you know the dogs sleep in their houses, but you have never seen me showing in the dog poop, because they clean every time the dog poops. They have to clean, and they know the time when the dog is going to poop. So this is the beautiful view of almost end of summer, because when I look at the trees, some of them, they have started changing their leaves, which makes me feel so sad. Because you know summer is the best season of the year. It's the best season where you can dress the way you want. It's the best season that you can do anything that you want. It's the best season you can decide to lose weight. Do you hear that? It's the best season for losing weight. Do you know why? You can walk outside. You can go and play outside. You can do outdoor activities here and there. It's not like winter. You have to come from work, go to the house, eat, sleep. Eat, sleep, doing nothing. So this is the summer. You see, like, these leaves have started changing. Oh my God, I feel so sad. I feel so bad. Soon and very soon we're gonna be on fall, whereby we will never see any green, but we will start seeing yellowing of the leaves. Ooh, I like this neighborhood. It's so quiet. The neighborhood is so quiet. It's so good. Now you know it's school time. Most of the kids by now, they have gone to school, and I think the only kids who have not gone to school by now is middle school, because middle school, they go to school 8 something. But as for elementary and high school, they have already gone. So this is it. This is the summer, almost end of summer. The place is so clean. You will never see any leaf on the ground. The grass is well cut. Look at this plant. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. Like, you have to be always alert, and there's so many things. So another challenge with this summer is like, when the kids are at home, you cannot work the way you can work when it is winter time. Do you know why? You have to spare some time to take your kids out. You have to spare time to spend with your family. You have to spare time to have fun and do so many things for your family. But excuse me. But when it is winter time, you have nothing to do then. Going to work every day, working, unless it is your off day. That's when you can say, like, hey, I have to be home, do this and that. But most of the time, the home is so quiet. When it is winter time, kids are at school and everything. Another thing you have to know, like, when it is summertime, there's a lot of noise in the house. Hey, you have to save some energy. You have to save some to be strong enough to handle the family issues. Hey, especially when you have kids. Every time it's like somebody's pulling me, somebody's doing this to me, somebody's this and that, you know. all those dramas. Huh? You have to be strong enough to handle those dramas. Huh? It's not easy. It's not easy. I don't know some of you how you handle, especially if you have kids. But if you don't have kids, I know there's nothing much you go through, because everything is just fine. You have everything the way you left it, that's the way you find it. Like us, when we have kids, sometimes talking is too much. You find like something is not done the way you want, and you can't keep quiet. Like me, I don't have the strength of keeping quiet or assuming like when something is not done the right way I want it to be. I have to keep talking. You talk from slowly, a little bit louder, until you keep like you find yourself yelling. You yell. You have to yell for them to understand what you mean. All that is the time you see them like now they are busy doing this and that. No, I wish you kids can understand. You can understand that we don't feel like we like yelling at you. We like talking to you in a low tone. It's only that you make us feel like we need to yell at you. So it has been a minute. I just feel like this summer went so fast. I haven't been posting so much videos the way I used to be, because I've been so busy. My schedule has been so busy, and the little time I get, I feel like I'm so tired. I need to be here and there. I need to do this and that. So many things I planned to do this summer, I never did them. Most of them, the major ones, I never did them. But I'm hoping like it is going to change coming next summer, possibly. That's what I'm hoping for. But if God gonna allow us to see the next coming summer, but we thank God for the gift of life. At least we have managed, we have survived, we have spent the time together. We are so grateful, and the fact that the kids are home every evening, every morning, that's okay. That's okay. So at least I will have some time during the day when I'm not working to be alone in the house and save the energy when they come home. For it's so much like, oh, this mom, this one happened in school. Oh mom, this is it. You have to pay attention. You have to give them time to express this. They feel like they are being rejected. They feel like you are rejecting them when you don't give them time to express themselves or listen to them. Like when they come from school, it's not only you. Sometimes, we assume like it's only us who go through a lot at work, that when you come home, you feel like you need peace. That's what I've come to learn. It's not like it's not only us who need the peace. Even our kids, when they go to school, when they come home, they need the peace also. That's what I've come to realize. Like, everybody has got his own work or school challenges. Whenever they go out, there's a lot of challenges they face. So whenever they come home, they also need that peace for them to relax, feel at home, breathe in and out. If they had so much stuff going on during the day at school, so they also need the time to breathe in and out and relax. And I feel like at least I'm away from that stress. That's what I've come to realize. Like, that's what I've learned. We were talking about experience, challenges, and what we have learned so far. So so we also, as parents, we need to create time for our children, because sometimes a kid can come from school, he has been having a very bad day, and then when they feel like I need to talk to somebody, and then when they come home, you are like, oh, you don't have time for them. But the kid is trying to explain something to you, you just feel like, oh, you don't have that time. We need to create the best environment for our children, so that they can never feel like they are dejected or rejected. They feel like, at least no matter what we go through at school, we have family at home which loves us, which appreciates us, which is always ready for us. That's what I always feel about. Should I go this way? Oh, the sun is too much. Let me go this way. Yeah, so that's all I feel like. That's all I've known. But as a parent, our minds are always going through a lot, because you have to fight, like, with the camera, because the sun is too much. Yeah, the sun is too much. So as parents, we always feel like we always feel like we are the only people who go through a lot, because I know we also go through a lot, because you have to think like, oh, it's end month, I have to pay the mortgage, I have to pay rent, I have to pay these bills, I have to do this and that, I have to make sure like there's enough food in the house for my family, you have to do this and that. But like a mom, you have to know, like, oh, my kids, do they have enough food? Do they have everything that they need? All that stuff, But we forget that our kids also need time. They also need that. They also have a lot of things going on, especially when it is school time. They have so many homeworks to do, projects coming up to do, and they have to accomplish everything. Otherwise, they will be in trouble. So the only thing I've learned is, like, we need to create a conducive environment to each other. Let me show you the apple tree. Ooh, look at this. Look at the apple. Ooh. Apple tree. Yeah, that is the apple tree with so much apples. Yeah, I tried to plant some of the apples, but I don't know whether they're gonna put, because it depends with the climate, and it depends with the soil. So guys, this is the summer. I feel like today, so the sun is so nice, because there's a little bit, the wind is blowing a little bit, which makes it so nice. I feel so energized. I feel so nice, so good, so very nice. So guys, as I'm saying, it's like, let's always, as a family, to stand. It's not easy. There are so many things I've learned that I never knew. I never knew that this is what maybe our parents used to go through when they were bringing us up. But it's part of parenting, and the parenting is a learning process. It's not something you have to, like, it comes like it. No, it's a learning process. It's a learning process, and it takes time. It takes much time. So let's appreciate every moment that the Lord has given us, and let's do what we are supposed to do, because we are paying back what we got from our parents. So parenting is not something which is so easy. It has to come with much dedication. It has to come with much you have to do like much. You have to sacrifice yourself a lot for it to work. You have to put more effort to it. As for now, like when schools are opening, oh my God, you have to small things, you have to have a list. Apart from what they need, the common things they need, like now here they don't wear school uniforms. You have to check their clothes and make sure like they are okay, because the clothes, they are growing, the clothes they are growing, the clothes get smaller on them. So you have to make sure like, do they have all that they need? Number 2, you have to make sure like you have gone through the list of all the supplies that they need from. You have to go through the list and make sure like you buy everything that they need according to the list. The school, whatever they need is what you buy. Another thing I've come to learn, like here in America, like every year you do shopping different things. For example, when my kids were like I think 7th grade, something like that, we bought like school calculators. Again, no, I don't know which grade they were. We bought them, and then after some time we got a new list saying we have to buy calculators, certain number, which is like quite different from the one they got the other time. So it's not like you have to say like they have this, now they have to go with that. No, you have to go and buy what they want. You have to do like the list is saying, because that's what they need for that if it is the math class, that's what they need for that year. So the shopping list is different every year, and you have to buy it. No matter what, you have to do the shopping. You have to do it. It's no excuse, because your kid will go to school, they have an assignment to do, and if you don't buy them, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. You are a parent, and you have to do your responsibilities, because nobody's going to do your responsibilities. You don't send kids to school with nothing. You expect them to learn from who? America is not Africa. You can borrow something and say like, hey, can I borrow your calculator and use it? No, you have to have your own gadget, because if it is the math class, is that period you have to do it when the teacher is there and everything is done there and there. It's like your phone. You can never share a phone with somebody. So those are the challenges we go through. But being a parent, you have to do what it means to be a parent. You have to always be ready to do what you are supposed to do. So that is it. It's now 8 something, and I've been taking you around. Can you give out your honest opinions, your comments, everything that you have gone through this summer, what you have learned, what you have gone through, what you have like experienced, and the resolutions that you have made? As parents, sometimes we do make mistakes also. We are not perfect. That's my honest. We are not also perfect, but we try to do the best. So to all the parents, I salute you, and I say thank you for the efforts you are making for your families, for your kids, for your siblings, for your nephews, anybody whoever, even if you are not a parent, even if you step in and help somebody who is in need of school fees or school supplies or something else, I salute you this morning and I say, may God bless you abundantly and may you never lack. It's not easy for 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 the parents or for anybody, for any kid to go to school without the support of other people to chip in and support, especially right now when schools are being opened everywhere, even in Africa, school, universities, colleges, the high schoolers are joining. It's not easy. So we salute each and everyone for the work you do to help, for the work we are doing to support each other, and we always appreciate the small effort you do. You may think like it's a small effort, but it's a big effort, and may God supply all that you need. I'm gonna wrap up this video at this point, and I say thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like the video and share, comment, and let me know. Bye.